Everybody, it's 5:30 on February 24th. I'm going to call the Board of Selectmen meeting to order. Ann?
Here.
Chris?
Here.
Charlie?
Here.
Megan?
Here.
And I'm Andy, I'm here. First item on the agenda, February 10th meeting minutes. I'll need a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve the February 10th meeting minutes as written.
I can second that.
I have a motion and a second to approve the meeting minutes as written. Any further discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Tuesday, February 18th. I will need a motion on these.
I'll make a motion to approve the February 18th, 2025 meeting minutes as written.
Second.
So I have a motion and a second to approve as written. Any further discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
And I'm going to abstain because I wasn't here for the full meeting. Next thing on the agenda is we have the adoption of the 2025 Hazard Mitigation Plan. It all seems to be here. We will need a motion.
I'll make a motion to accept the 2025 Hazard Mitigation Plan.
I'll second.
So I have a motion and a second to accept the hazard mitigation plan as written. Any further discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. So we have to sign this in front of a notary.
Well, you got your stamp?
No, not me.
Well, but he's a notary. He can sign it later, or
I
he
can
can
stamp it
approve
later
it.
though and sign it now.
I'm sorry?
I can stamp it later or sign it now.
Okay.
Yeah, true.
I didn't know you're a notary.
Yeah.
Ann?
I was just gonna say, JP. Priest. Priest.
I'm actually an ordained minister, so it's kind of fun.
Are you really?
So, got it all covered.
Yeah. Anyone need to get married?
You can do it underneath.
No. That's it. It's just you and I that have to sign it, I think.
Oh, here's on the spot.
Is there? Okay, good. All right.
My name just makes it. Oh, sorry. Can I borrow your pen? Wait, there's no more. Under Ann.
Make it up.
Thanks.
Okay, the next item on the agenda is board's approval to place out to bid or auction One Hill Avenue tax title property.
You're just gonna hang on to it?
Yeah, I'll bring it to you tomorrow. Yeah.
Fred, what's this about? Could you recap it a little bit? This the One Hill Avenue, the property?
It's tax title property. We need to sell it. Get the money back in the treasury.
Okay, but I mean, we've been hanging on to this for a while. I mean, what?
Yeah, couple of years, yeah, several years,
All right.
yeah,
And it's for non-payment of back taxes.
right.
Got
Yeah, we took it in 14, I believe it was.
23.
23.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking
The other
of-
property.
You're thinking of the other one, yeah.
Yeah,
So we don't get much money back from this if we sell it, right, to the town? Because it has to go back to the owner.
No, actually, we're beyond.
Did you say
And he's
2023?
declined- And he has declined to repurchase it in writing.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Is it
Yeah,
a home or is it like just land?
it's a business block, it's part of the old mill.
it's part of the
Oh,
yeah.
And we made sure he signed off on it.
Okay, so we get everything.
Yeah, we get everything. Yeah.
Fantastic.
So, this had a mortgage on it?
The mortgage is wiped out with the tax deeds written.
Okay,
And we made sure that the mortgage holder received a notice that the town was going to take the property, so it wipes the mortgage out under the statute.
Would the mortgager has an option to
He had
pay
an
the
option to
taxes?
step in and buy it.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but so he declined.
He declined.
It's clear.
Yeah.
all right, so, we have two options here. We can go sealed bid, or we can go by auction. I think we should go by auction myself, but we can discuss that.
Yeah, I'm on board the auction train.
Is it a property of interest, you think, Fred? I mean, what are we dealing with here? Are we dealing with something weird, or, I mean, is this something of commercial value?
It has no commercial value in itself. The town actually spent some money to have someone come in from the state and look at the property after they had taken it to see whether or not the property could be converted to a new business or to apartments.
Okay.
And the state said, yeah,
This is
the
the
building
building.
needs to come down or be completely regutted.
This is the one with the water running through the floor.
No, that's next door.
Ah. It's, which one is it?
How much,
It's
how
the
much
old
land is
headquarters
with it?
building.
With the big tower?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, the
It's not
tower
that
goes with it.
Might just be missing it. I didn't see it.
I thought that was getting used as storage.
1.057 acre lot.
Oh, that's not the one I'm thinking. Here, you want to show Charlie that picture? That wasn't the one I was thinking.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's actually in your packet.
Is this the one, Fred, that we had somebody interested in purchasing
Oh, okay.
along the way?
No, this is next door to the one that we had somebody interested in purchasing.
What is this note? Sorry, Fred, but there's a note in here from the Northern Border Commission in the pile with this. Are they interested though? Because it's there. The email is in the pile with the building assessment.
It's just another piece of information.
And
They're
we-
not, I seriously doubt that they'll be bidding on it. They might, they're free to do that.
Yeah. Have we gotten back to them? Because I know they were looking for mill buildings.
Well, no, we have to notify everybody at the same time.
Right. Have we responded to this email? I mean,
No, we haven't responded to that email. We had nothing to offer at the time.
I think we should respond to them.
I think this is unrelated and
To
it was
the-
mixed into the pile.
Yeah, I know the building and auctioning is probably the way to go.
I think there's something with the Northern Border.
There is, but this email with Northern Borders is, I'm fairly sure, unrelated because this one's talking about grant opportunities and projects that the town could apply for.
Oh, that's
I think
the one we
there's
just
a
received.
different Northern Borders that was involved with this. Just
But we're talking to them on some level. Okay. Because that's a good.
Oh, yeah,
They
we'll
go around
take,
and
we'll take the
fix-
money.
They take the grant money and fix up buildings.
Yeah, well, I have a follow-up on that for the board. I'll share with you in a few minutes when it gets to that
Oh,
point. Okay.
on the northern-
Northern Borders, yeah.
And yes, to answer your question, the large stone chimney that's down there goes with this building. Part of
That's what I was
the old boiler room that was torn down, and it was on this property.
So we're looking to auction this or sell it, you know, in other words, and walk away from whatever we get, and,
Yes,
you know,
yeah,
and the headache is gone.
yeah,
And back on the tax roll.
that was natural, that's it.
Is this the building, Steve, that you have concerns because kids keep playing in it?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought there was one building that kids kept playing into, or like got into. Okay.
I'm confused. Which building is this?
It's this one.
Oh, that's not one I see.
Yeah, is that the one you thought it was?
That one?
Yeah,
The top one
the
there?
top one. I
That
thought
one is
kids.
a concern.
Yeah, I thought kids were getting into it and like causing a ruckus.
Public Works secured
Yeah.
the building.
They did.
Reported it.
It is crazy.
I'm gonna make a motion that we sell 1 Hillside Avenue by auction
Hill Ave.
through SJS Auctioneers.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to sell at auction. Any further discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Interesting. That's the chimney you were talking.
Charlie, you said you had some information on Northern Borders.
I have information on Northern World that I'll share with the board. The Economic Development Committee has reached out to Northern Borders, and we're going to have a visit from Ian Davis,
Yeah.
you know, the individual who contacted us with regard to possibility of grants, et cetera. He is coming to visit week from this Wednesday, so not this Wednesday, but following Wednesday. And he has asked us to review possible opportunities that may be qualified for Northern Borders grant fund, to help us find some money. I think we have another meeting, right, next Monday?
We have another meeting next
So,
Monday.
you know, I would ask, maybe if the board has, you know, ideas they might want at that time, make sure that we have an inventory of the things that we'd like to show them. My sense of things is, going to show them the Mill Pond situation. Something that, you know, I don't know how involved we could get there, but, you know, what that opportunity possibly could be. And also opportunities perhaps at the beach or, you know, some related improvements. Other properties, if the board thinks there's potential, I'd like to show it to them and, you know, discuss what, you know, possibly we could do. But he's very open to coming down and spending, he's actually going to spend time, as a number of us, and obviously any of you would like to come on that Wednesday. It's going to be probably around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It might be a little luncheon involved and then a kind of a tour of Ashland. He's asked to kind of get a first-hand feel of the town. He doesn't know much about it. Bino LaMontagne will also be there. And so it's kind of an introduction to this group, this Northern Borders group, who potentially could be helpful to us. All right, so that's in the works. Also, unrelated, but another subject is the Economic Development Committee had a meeting with the Department of Environmental Services, and it related to the opportunities for development at the beach. And it was it was done by a Microsoft Teams call, but we had 3 members of the DES and I think 4 members of the Economic Development Committee was there, including myself. And basically, we told them, we have a warrant article in a couple of weeks. We're hoping it gets approved. That would be the starting point of, further discussion. But we were very interested in some of the history of, what had transpired in the past. And there was a woman there who was very knowledgeable as, she was involved in past transactions. And she was able to bring us up to date as to, what those discussions consist of. And very specifically, we asked about what the opportunity to develop the beach would be. We didn't get into specifics, boat slips or, whatever, restaurants. But, basically, let's, start with the beach. Is there something we could do to make that a better beach? And they heard us out, and they said the starting point for the development of the beach is a hydraulics engineering study. One of the DES members voiced an opinion that with the right engineering, the beach, instead of having all the sand flow away from the beach, which has been historically the issue, you have to keep replenishing the sand, that the engineering study should be focused on what could be done to redirect the channel flow and or barriers, etc., so that the thinking was that they could create an eddy effect where actually sand would come to the beach. And I thought that kind of was an interesting point of view. And so I think there's an opportunity, but more importantly, they seemed very on board with the idea. And they were very clear. They said for a private developer, they said there's no way that they would approve, any activity there. However, for a, public entity like the town, and especially if it was developed with the idea of public access, that they would be, they would extend themselves to be helpful in seeing how that could come about. So that was basically the short version of our meeting. And so we left it at, we're looking forward to the town's response to the warrant article, and hoping for a positive response. Then we would go back and maybe even get Northern Borders involved with some grants. As we put in our warrant article, if we could get a grant and proceed next year with the engineering study, that would be the place to start. And besides that, the only obstacle they saw was that we also have to look at the deeds in the area to make sure that there's no conflict with ownership. But beyond that, they said, there's lots of opportunities. They said, there's a potential for boat slips, potential for other development ideas, and they were very happy that we approached them up front and not, after the final plan had been reached. So it was a good discussion, and we'll continue it.
Do we have any old business?
How deep is that water there?
No, I have a couple items, but it's not old business.
10 feet at the raft.
Well,
Want me to
burn
go?
'em out.
That's what
The
lines
rate
go.
I have a conversation tomorrow with McLean. They're evaluating our electrical rates. If anyone wants to join, happy to forward it. No one's super excited. And then Vespa's also,
Yeah.
they're doing the same in parallel. So we just kind of, whoever gets, will confer with both of them. And then you guys all saw the email on fiber. It looks like the county is actually willing to pay in lieu of pole fees. They're actually willing to pay to upgrade our poles, which would avoid an expense for the town, which is really cool. So we're waiting for that. Marissa, the only thing I had was, Fred, did you sign, we had Charter Communications and Hub 66 reach out for support letters for BEAD funding.
Yes.
I saw the Charter one got signed. Did you sign the Hub 66 one?
No, but we can.
Okay.
We'll do that tomorrow. I think there's
Okay.
confusion, because,
Yeah, they both emailed. They're both applying for BEAD money.
Yeah.
And Hub 66 wrote the letter, so we didn't have to do anything.
yeah.
It's just they need support letters from the town to
Okay.
send to the
Yeah.
state
That's not a problem.
for them to get grants.
Okay. Yeah.
It doesn't mean we have to go with any party. That's just how they get the funding.
All right, we'll
Makes
take care of
sense.
Hub 66.
Okay,
Because we got
perfect.
consolidated out. I thought
Consolidated's out, and I think
They
that's
were related, so that's what
no,
where the confusion
no.
lies.
They're both going for bead money.
Yeah.
Because we have unserved addresses in Ashland, so they're both competing for those
Oh, yeah.
addresses, which
Right.
is that's great.
good thing.
That's
Opens
a
the
free
door.
market. Yeah, exactly. So those are the only two items I had. Thank you.
Okay. Anybody have anything else? Okay, we have non-public, Fred.
Yeah, we have to go over the right to know request. If anything's needed.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we do
we
have
need to
a,
talk about that.
we have
Okay.
to discuss
Yeah,
what
that's
you
it, I
need from
think.
us. Okay.
Go ahead.
Which, I make a motion to go into non-public for,
Give
I
her,
don't,
give her the template.
I was just gonna say, I don't have the reasoning. Sorry. Thank you. Under RSA 91A, 3, and then it's consideration of pending claims or litigation, I think, yeah, would be the reason under 2E. That was the worst motion, I'm sorry, guys. Andy can do it next time.
I'll second that.
We have a motion to go into non-public in a second. Any further discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.